Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Dev. Today we are continuing our attempt at creating a Nuclear Throne quote-unquote fan game in the quote-unquote 2.5D kind of perspective. I'm still struggling to find a great catchy way to explain what we're doing every time I do this, but nonetheless, let's keep moving on. Yes, indeed. Last episode, we started work on the actual coding bits of making our fan game attempt at a video game, and it's to varying degrees of success. So as I mentioned, today we are continuing that journey, and we're going to try and right a lot of the wrongs that we made in the last episode and try to get this game development on track. But to be honest, we are still completely in hypothetical territory. Like, I got some ideas, and I'm hoping that the ideas that I have in my head to fix said issues will actually be successful, and we'll be able to continue on with the rest of the game. But as always, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just focus on one step at a time. So let's stop talking and let's get to coding. All right, so before we get to actually what we're going to be doing today, I kind of want to recap a couple of things from the previous episode and some things that happened in between this episode and the last episode. So first off, fixed the orientations, also loaded in some of the props, see what they look like. Unfortunately, the skull model that I made for the desert really lacks detail, so I might have to go back and completely redo it or just give it a crazy amount of color. But nonetheless, this rotation bits here, this is all wrong. I don't know if I explained it well enough, but yes, the items, these objects here should not be rotating independently along with the camera. And that's something that we're going to be fixing today. Another thing, you might see the poop words in the background. Look, poop is just my placeholder word for everything. But nonetheless, as you can see, I've kind of got the orientation working. So if I bring up the rock code here, as you can see, we the thing that we landed on was a negative view angle plus 90. That actually does make sense. So the way that I interpret what I did was that because I made it a negative angle, that compensated for whatever direction the quote-unquote camera is supposed to be facing, but at the same time we're adding plus 90 to it because we're cutting the dot product. We want everything to be from the perspective of, you know, the object nearest to us, the player, in relation to everything else in the level, so you get the proper depth perception that way. So as you can see, poop, no matter which way I rotate the camera, poop stays in its proper orientation. Only problem is positioning, so that is something we're gonna have to tackle in the future. But for now, let's actually get to some hopefully fixing the other areas that we need to fix today. First thing is first, we need to make sure that everything rotates not independently, but rotates in relation to the view angle, which is again our camera. So I think what I did wrong here is I tied the image angle, which is the orientation of our sprite, to the view angle. So I think if I keep it static, this should work. Okay, never mind. That did not work the way I thought it would. I'll put a whole bunch of ammo boxes. I just want to see how they interact with each other. Yeah, okay, so they don't work the way that they should. So, bringing it back to that whole desperation code that we ended up with last episode, yeah, turns out that was the reason this wasn't working like I thought it would. So on the left here, we have the ammo chest code as it was previously. Now on the right here, we have the actual working code, which is the rock face. Now the important part is this right here. It's the exact same code that we used in the dot product. So basically what we can do is copy this into this, and assuming I don't get egg on my face, this is gonna work just swimmingly. So the ammo box and the rock faces should rotate on the axis of the view. Are you ready? Here we go. We're gonna rotate. Okay. Slight egg on my face. Let's try to figure out what we forgot to do here. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. That wasn't the ammo chest I was clicked on. Now I'm clicking on the ammo chest. So this should work. This should work. See? Ammo chest. Wrong code. Wrong code. I was on one of the props. Here we go. Fingers crossed. No more egg on my face. No more egg on my face. Come on. Whoop. There we go. There we go. Rotating like it should. Everything is rotating on a proper axis. This is how it's supposed to look. This is how it's supposed to look, folks. And again, the props are working fine. You know what? Let's switch out that damn skull prop for something that actually looks good. Let's see how the cactus works. Yeah, yo. Look at that cactus. Look at that cactus. That cactus, bactus, wactus. It's all good. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Woohoo. So it's our little box canyon. Look at that. Ha ha ha. Whee. Now, one thing I did want to mess around with here, just because I had the time. So as I mentioned previously, turning interpolation on would probably make it look better because it would give that weird shadow effect that would give it some depth. But I wanted to do something without interpolation. And another thing I wanted to do was do pixel perfect scaling. So if we turn the resolution down a bit here. Ugh. Now if we're doing a regular 2D, you know, game, like a Nuclear Throne, if you will, this pixel perfect scaling would do wonders, you know? It would make everything consistent. But with this effect, look at that. He's just like, You keep the consistency, but it's just, you know? Not necessarily a fan of it. So, I mean, yeah, it looks like I have to keep sort of the Hotline Miami style, where it's like, it's not necessarily pixel perfect, but so rotations are kind of like, you know, they're sub-pixels and all that, all those other fancy graphical words. So now that we got the rotation working, I want to just continue this little trend of actual things that work. So we're going to do something I've never done before, and that is try to do sprite swapping and see how that works in the 3D space. Just see how much more I can break it. Alright, so let's set up an array. Box 0 equals, right, ammo. Box 1 equals, ammo chest. Open. Okay. And then we just define the sprite index to box open. Get to the ammo chest and be like, oh, there's an ammo chest. Open it. Oh, open it. You know what? I don't have. I know what I did wrong. Just need a collision mask. Gonna do a quick diamond collision mask. Should work fine. Oh no, I know why. Okay, you know what? Maybe we should make this a wall. Yeah, that would be smart, Keaton. Don't make the chests walls. The chests are not walls. Boop. There we go. Boop boop boop. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Now they're open chests. We've got open chests, closed chests. Yes. And look at that. They've got different depths. So you can see. Making progress. And the weapon chest. Boom. Haha. Yes. Ho 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 ho. Look at that. Yeah. Looking good. It's looking good. I just realized I didn't model a broken version of the rad can, so I'm gonna have to do that in between videos. But in the meantime, let's also create the explosive rad canister moment where you touch it, you break it, and out poop the rads. I think I'm gonna just do very basic game maker code. Say negative. Let's do negative 1.5. 1.5. So you get the random speeds, and then speed is greater than 0. Speed 0.1. Let's just do that. Because I don't have the broken version of the model, I'll just destroy it. And let's see if that works. And boop! Yeah! Kind of screwed up the code there a bit. Yep, you're not supposed to be still moving. Let's just do a motion add. That seems simpler. Wow, that was a lot more explosive than I was expecting. Let's test this explosion. Come on, give me a good one. Boop! Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's add 10 more reds to that bad boy. Let's go. Come on. What we got? What we got? Let's see it in action. Boosh! Haha! Yes! It's got a little bit of 3D to it. It's like 2 pixels high. Alright, let's get real crazy with the rad canisters. Boosh, 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 boosh. Yeah, we got rads all over the place. So, I mean, this is actually a nice little, sort of like a little preview of what we're trying to accomplish. So, let's say that's a bullet behind the cactus. Can't see it from this position, but you rotate the camera. And obviously, again, the camera will be following you, so it won't be static like this. But just use your imagination here. As we rotate the camera, you can see the rats are behind the cactus. So it's like, oh, well, there's the danger that's going to be coming my way. Might as well move out of the way. So yeah, I'm actually kind of happy with the progress we've made so far here. Boom, boom, pop. Look at that, and it rotates all nice like. This is more akin of what I expected in my mind, so it's nice that through tons of desperation and general throwing everything at the wall and hoping one of it sticks, we've made progress, which is good. Alrighty, so I think I have time to try one more thing. Let's try and get a weapon to actually spawn and rotate with the player. So I think all we have to do is tie it to the player's skin. Image angle equals object player skin. X equals player's position plus the angle and rotation of the skin. I don't know. Guess we'll see. Pistol's kind of small. I think I see something. Okay, it's there. It's like it's missing the entire middle barrel for some reason. Oh well. Okay, it's kind of working. It's a broken pistol, but it's a pistol. Look at that. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Man, we are getting there. We are slowly but surely we are getting there. Alrighty, well, to be honest, I don't know how long this episode is actually going to be, but I spent a ton of time doing trial and error, and we've managed to make it this far. So, you know what? On the up and up. We're on the up and up. We've still got quite a ways to go. We have to, we still have like the bandit to do. We have all the other interactions to do. We have the shooting to do, but all of that will come in due time. But for now, we've done quite a bit, and I'm happy with our progress for today. It may not seem like a lot of progress, but we've made some headway. But yeah, as the world turns, if you will, and my character freaks out with poop, in there in the background as a reminder of more things that we need to fix. I'll leave it there, and next time we'll pick up right where we left off and continue working on this bad boy. As always, if you enjoy this series and you want to see it continue, please leave a like. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And if you guys got any thoughts or comments or ideas that you want to share, be sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section. And as I do a little dance, as I rotate the camera a bit here, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Woo! It's called the dot product, I think. Yeah, okay. So as far as I can understand, and I still really don't understand it, the way that GameMaker kind of explains it is it kind of works like a view cone. So you can